Well, hi, and welcome to episode 5, where I'm going to be talking about some of the skills that Carl learned in order to manage his emotional mind. Now, there are some free downloads, as always, with every new episode. You can go to this web address and you just to download these tools without having to give me your email address or register in any way, and you're really welcome, and I hope it's useful to you. So in terms of the International Coach Federation core competencies, these are the competencies that we're working with when we start to move into introducing emotional skills work and helping the client to understand they actually have the skill and capacity to change their emotional world. In this session, I'm going to introduce the self-coaching skills, or some of them, in dialectical behaviour coaching, and I'm going to introduce the concept of different kinds of mind. So let's do that now. So in dialectical behaviour coaching, we're concerned with two kinds of mind. Rational mind is logical and ordered, it's sequential, it uses facts and evidence for decision making. And emotional mind is sometimes less rational, has a completely different rhythm and tempo to rational mind. And in our coaching work, we're attempting to help our clients to take what is wise in rational mind and what is wise in emotional mind so that they can put those two things together into something we call wise mind and allow more considered action and more skillful action to self and others. And so here's why I focus on coaching emotional mind. It's because really from the time we're born, we're encouraged to be in our rational minds. We go through school and university and into our jobs, and it's really the logical part of ourselves that's really encouraged to be present in the world. And our emotional minds are really not given as much airtime. And so what that means is we're very good at self-coaching our rational minds, and usually we're not so good at self-coaching our emotional minds. And so often I will work with people that are very high-powered, successful professionals who come to me very rational and capable, but need a lot of work on responding emotionally to themselves and to others. This seems to be really common. And so I often say emotional mind is like the sea. It has a totally different rhythm to rational mind. So emotions come rushing in and then they go rushing out. So just like the tides of the ocean, sometimes they come in really slowly, stay for a long time, and then slowly leave. And sometimes we're emotionally flooded, which means a tsunami of emotions overtakes us, and at those times we lose the capacity to be skillful and to have wisdom. And then also we can have more than one emotion, often conflicting emotions that come in. And so even in all that seeming chaos, emotions have wisdom. And we can learn to be able to connect with the wisdom in our emotional minds so we can attend to ourselves and take care of ourselves and honour ourselves while also choosing to act externally in the world in ways that bring us more success and more happiness. And so let's talk about how we did that for Carl. The strategies that worked for Carl are acting opposite to his emotions, learning to say no without ever using the word, and using an easy manner in response to negative emotions that he feels or when he feels triggered by somebody else. Let's talk about what that means. So opposite to emotion is exactly how it sounds. It's basically feeling a negative emotion and acting opposite to it. And so in terms of panic, we agreed that Carl would smile, relax his body and say to himself, I can fix this. In terms of guilt, that he would turn inward with self-compassion, and in terms of anger, that he would smile, that he would say, I'm okay, and relax, and he would imagine the person causing his anger more positively instead of negatively. and so we would work on that together. The other thing is how to say no without ever using the word. Well, first of all, compliment the person for having the idea, then explain why you might not be right for that, and then offer a different solution, divert to someone else, etc. And then easy manner, which is really just being relaxed, having a more open sense of your relationship to the person you're talking to who might be triggering you in some way. So things like smiling is very much easy manner. Micro expressions and the micro expressions that signal relaxation, being deliberately focused on those really help. And so this is the download. The download includes these crisis survival skills, and I think they're fairly clearly explained in the download, so I don't think I need to go into a lot of detail here about this. But if you have any questions, do reach out and ask me, and I'll happily answer them if you'd like more information about these. So do go to the website and download the resources. Hope that's really helpful. Please do like this video, comment and subscribe. Helps me to feel like I'm doing something useful for you. And of course, this is who I am, and I'm doing this because it's kind of a bit of fun, and I like the idea that maybe I have some stuff that's useful for you. Really hope that it is, and all the best. See you on the other side.